All right, guys, it is time for another TWID, This Week in Destiny, whatever you want to call it. And my gosh, this is the big one. So let's get into it. I've just kind of skimmed through it, so some of this will be kind of first impressions, but I like this format. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying this format of the news that is coming out in the game. But yeah, let's get into this. So main bullet points for this week: more info about the new exotic class items. I know we've all been waiting on that. New boss profile for the Pantheon. Interesting if you don't know any of the lore. Red border puzzle or red border weapons, you can get all of them. We'll go over that. 0 Hour arrives next week. The new PvP maps trailer, in case you didn't know, there's 3 new maps in the game right now. And enjoy Destiny 2 expansion open access through June 3rd. This is amazing. For the next 28 days, you can play for free. The Gauntlet returns for its 10th anniversary, and then the AANHPI Heritage Month. Okay, so let's look at the exotic class items first. We'll go ahead and watch each of these trailers real quick. So this is Warlock.
All right, I'm gonna just transcend and just send it on this guy.
Oh my god.
Ooh, snipers up top, watch him.
Oh, nice. I just watched him fall off the side. That was awesome.
All right, I got grenades on those down there. Anything left? There's a couple.
Oh, get him. Get him.
I'm just chucking abilities and praying over here.
Gotta get that platinum score, right?
All right, let's kick some butt here. Sweet, there's that. Yeah! I dive bombed onto them with my threadlings. Ooh, one more. Yeah.
Get out of here.
Ooh, no, I got you. Okay, there we go. That was amazing.
Okay, so that was Warlock. Prismatic is obviously crazy. As you can see, there's so much going on. I need to watch these like 37 times in order to catch everything. But let's go on a Hunter. And this is as high quality as it goes, guys. I don't know why Destiny uploads in such poor bitrate.
Oh, here we go.
3 opponents down.
There's that new grenade.
No,
There's just so much happening. This is wild. That's the new super.
Guardian down. Guardian down.
Ooh.
One after another.
Ooh.
That is going to be crazy in PvP.
I can transcend! Taste the rainbow! There we go. Now we're grooving. Got our subjugator back.
And this is a boss fight, by the way.
Oh.
I didn't pay attention. Like, I wonder if this is in campaign. Maybe seasonal activity. Subjugator.
That worked really, really well.
Yep. Cool. So we got Hunter, and then let's go over Titan right here. Here we go. Where are my Titans at?
Oh, all right. We got some new combatants up here.
Okay, so this guy just spams Consecration a bunch. It looks awesome. Being able to use Consecration and the Frenzied Blade melee is just crazy.
Oh, it's everything's green, and then everything's blue, and then there's orange.
See the melee, how it switches colors? It's really cool.
We suppress them, we freeze them,
melee
we
is respawning
incinerate
so
them,
quickly.
we do everything today.
You got the new buffs on screen as well.
It's
How they're organized.
It's happening.
There's a new prismatic grenade.
Get out of here. Give me the third, the fourth. I couldn't tell how many kills that was.
Okay, so I'm sure we'll see a lot of analysis on all this stuff. I'm not going to analyze it right now. We're just going over the news, but just know you can, stop frame those videos, be as analytical as you want with them, but there's so much in them. Anyway, you can say, so it says, as you can see, you will not only have the new aspects and fragments coming with Prismatic, but you will also be able to further expand your options with the new exotic class items. These are very special additions to Destiny 2, as each exotic class item will have 2 random exotic perks from a selection of existing armor perks, including some that belong to classes other than yours. So this is not new news. I guess just news, but they do mention something new here. So the exotic, maybe it's in the next paragraph, but the exotic class items will be part of a new activity that unlocks after the raid world first at the beginning of week 2. We don't want to spoil what the activity is or how to unlock it, but we can say that it is farmable and you will get a guaranteed random roll every time you complete it. So how many exotic perks? And I'm just reading this because there is a lot of, like, every sentence is important here. So we'll just go ahead and read it together. Similar to how Prismatic has a selection of abilities among all light and darkness subclasses, the exotic class items in the final shape will have a mix of exotic armor perks available for each class. We've included some fan favorites as well as some perks that aligned with the Prismatic abilities and aspects. We also chose to put those perks in each column that would compound with each other, allowing for combinations that felt powerful and complementary, such as a Warlock Bond with the Spirit of Apotheosis and Spirit of the Star Eater. So you can see there will be a lot of crazy combinations. We'll go over those in a second, but Prismatic is all about combining the effects that used to belong with specific subclasses, and we wanted to bring that to a design of exotic class items too. So in many cases, we have adjusted the perks to work with a broader array of abilities. For example, Spirit of Caliban, so on Hunter, Caliban's hand, that cloak works with all powered melees, not just the proximity knife. So to keep things balanced, we have narrowed some of the perks effects to what we believe the spirit of, whatever the original exotic was. This allows a combination of 2 of them to not be too overwhelming, and it maintains a reason to run the original exotic armor. So it's not going to be something to where you only want to have that exotic class item. There will be times where the exotic armor, the original one, will be better. So they mentioned in this next sentence here that when a perk on a class item has the same effect as its original version, you should expect some tuning changes. For example, in the final shape, the original armamentarium, which grants you 2 grenades on Titan, and the 6 Coyote will also gain the ability to create orbs of light from your grenade and dodge respectively. So the original exotic armor pieces are getting a buff, and then the spirit of the exotic trait that goes on the class item will kind of keep the same thing as it is now. But yeah, they have all of the perk combinations here. There are some that stay the same. So like the Spirit of Assassin and Spirit of the Star Eater, I believe is available on, so we have the exotic cloak, Titan Mark. You can see Spirit of the Assassin, Spirit of the Star Eater, also available on Titan, and the Spirit of the Assassin, Spirit of the Star Eater on Warlock. So some are the same, like I said, some are different, but the Hunter exotic cloak is just called Essentialism. I think we knew that already. Here are all of the combinations that you can get. Again, to keep this video from being 2 hours long, I'm not going to dive into every single one of these. They're kind of easy to understand. I mean, you can kind of screenshot this and look at what all these do. The Titan exotic mark is called Stoicism. So the Spirit of Inmost Light, you can see that this keeps the original Heart of Inmost Light buff that you get, where it just empowers the other 2 abilities when you use one ability. And then you also get Spirit of the Syntheseps, which is crazy. So you get that improved melee damage when you're surrounded by enemies. I use Syntheseps on just about every build on Titan. That's me. I'm a Crayon Eater, I know. But also being able to have Spirit of Inmost Light, it's just going to be so good. I'm so excited for that. I feel like I'm never going to branch away from this. But yeah, here's the rest of our Stoicism ones on Titan. You can take a look at those if you want. And then we have Warlock, which is, it says Warlock Exotic Band here. I think it meant Bond. It's a little typo. But the Warlock Bond is called Solipsism. Interesting word. I don't know what that means. But yeah, like I said, there are so many combinations here. Let me know what you guys are excited about, what combinations you want to see. I think from what I saw, just kind of eyeballing it, it looks like about half of the different combinations are available on every class. So you'll be able to farm those. And then the other half will be unique to that class. So some combinations you cannot get on others. Let's see if we can find one real quick. So this one here, I just checked. Spirit of Necrotic, damaging combatants with your melee poisons them. We all love necrotic grips. Defeating a poison enemy spreads the condition, and then that can also combine with Spirit of Starfire. Grenades recharge from empowered weapon damage with empowered weapon final blows, granting more energy. So this one is only available on Warlock. You can't get it on anything else. So should be pretty fun, guys. I'm excited about this. Again, let me know what combinations you're excited for. But something really important I want to cover before we end off the exotic class item section is that these will only work with the prismatic subclass equipped. So I'm pretty sure if you try to equip it, if you have solar, it's going to give you a little warning letting you know that it's just not doing anything. But it says that we knew we couldn't fit everyone's favorite perks into these without making the pools of available roles too large. It was a balancing act to support lots of exciting options while also making it reasonable to chase a specific combination. However, we are also making a set of exotic armor balance adjustments with the launch of the final shape. That's like that Heart of Inmost Light one that now will also generate orbs of power with grenade kills and melee kills, including some buffs that will impact both the original armor and the spirit version. Spirit version being the class item version. So some of the class item perk combinations might end up being better than you'd expect. We will have more to share about exotic armor balance in general in the coming weeks. So get ready for a lot more information in a couple weeks. We hope the amazing combinations that the brand new class items will allow when using Prismatic have ignited your imagination, and you are already wondering what builds will work best when the final shape arrives. Let us know. Please share your early build ideas with us. That's kind of what I just said. Okay, Pantheon week 2. Let me know if you guys completed that yet. Do you guys have a clear? Yes or no? It was definitely a little bit tougher than last week. I still think the third encounter, Planets Encounter, is the toughest one, but we have a little bit more lore on Oryx here, kind of like they did with the last couple weeks. I didn't spot anything new here because I watched the Dynasty documentary by My Name is Bife. You should go check that out if you want to know everything about the Hive lore. It's totally awesome, but we'll go ahead and skip past this into cooler information in my book. Guys, we have really good news. You probably saw this pop up when you logged in on Tuesday, is that they are handing out Deepsight weapons like candy right now. So it says every day from May 3rd through June 3rd, players will get a guaranteed Deepsight weapon drop upon completion of a seasonal activity. This is huge, guys. This will save you so much grind. So if you have not unlocked the pattern for, let's say, the Raconteur bow from Season of Defiance, you can complete a Defiant battleground to receive a Deepsight drop of that very weapon. You will get another one the day after, and another the day after that one, and so on. So it looks like one per day is what you can get guaranteed, but you can still get these from just farming the activity. So you still can get them normally, but one per day guaranteed is great. That gives you 28 guaranteed Deepsights by just running one per day for whatever activity you want. And yes, they do have a knockout system as well. So don't worry about getting duplicate red borders. I know that was a problem in previous seasons before Lightfall. Not really so much of an issue right now. So it just says it confirms any season in Lightfall. Those are the activities that you can run to get the seasonal gear that you want. So if you're not sure, go ahead and go to the helm and then stop at all those kiosks there or the vendors, and you can see which weapons you can get and maybe kind of plan what activities you want to run. Hopefully that helps. Next up, 0 hour is near. So first came the Whisper mission. Then it was 0 hour, which by the way, guys, I have full guides for the Whisper mission showing you everything that you can get in the mission. I'll include a card to the playlist there. So go get it. It's easy and it's free. So this says that the second ever Destiny 2 secret exotic mission is coming back on May 14th. You'll be able to find it in the Into the Light node in the director, and it has a few surprises up its sleeve. Small ones, probably, just like the Whisper mission, but still new things nonetheless. Those capable enough to complete it before their time runs out, 40 minutes on normal, 20 minutes on legend, just like the Whisper mission, will get the new craftable version of the Outbreak Perfected exotic pulse rifle. Find some of the exotic secret chests each week to unlock new additional perks for it. If you are looking for the exotic catalyst, you'll have to complete 0 hour on legend. Not a surprise at all, but remember that if you have the exotic catalyst for the original version, you don't have to earn it again. You're gonna have to run it on legend anyways to get all the quests done to fully upgrade the weapon. So I mean, I guess it's kind of cool for week 1, you just get the catalyst right away. But that said, you will still want to get the weekly triumphs required to unlock the new exotic ship. I think the Whisper ship, the Carve of the Worm, is way cooler than this one, but you guys let me know what you think. And then it says Trevor is near too. Remember Trevor, the overly attached robot that kept the Cryptarchy's vaults safe in 0 hour. It was impossible to miss. So much joy, so many wonderful memories. Well, great news, everyone. He'll be back too. So they have kind of this fun, looks like a social media thing going on with that hashtag #MyFriendTrevor. All right, we'll move on to the next thing. So 3 new maps. Just to recap, we talked about these last week. PvP map pack trailer. Let's go ahead and watch this just in case you're curious what these new maps are. Let's go. So guys, what do you think of the new maps? Have you played them yet? There is actually a new playlist. I can't remember what it's called. New Adventures or New Territory. I think that's what it's called. If you play that enough, Shaxx actually has a quest for you. You can unlock an emblem if you run enough matches within that playlist. Kind of cool. So if you like emblem collecting, there you go. But guys, this is, like I said, this is a huge This Week in Destiny. So Destiny, or every expansion, or Shadowkeep, Beyond Light, and the Witch Queen are available for everybody for free through June 3rd. And most importantly, I won't watch this. It just shows the that it's available to all players. That's the news. But from May 7th to June 4th, you get access to all these. And then you also get all the year 6 seasons. So everything, like guys, if you watched a couple minutes ago when we were talking about the deep sight weapons and you're like, well, I don't have any of the seasons, doesn't matter because they're all free right here. And everything that you get, you are going to be able to keep after June 4th. So if you grind everything, you get all your weapons, good for you. You get to keep it. And even after, once the final shape launches on June 4th, the campaigns for Shadowkeep and Beyond Light, along with the stasis subclass, this is so good, will remain available to all players at no additional cost. The amount of players that I've heard say like, I don't have Beyond Light, I can't get stasis, this sucks. It has been so annoying. So this is great that they are just giving stasis to everybody now. It's perfect. Very thankful for that. All right, so if you are looking to get everything else that the Shadowkeep and Beyond Light expansions offer, beyond the campaigns, we will have 2 packs at your disposal. I don't really like this. It just makes buying everything even more confusing. We don't need it any more confusing. So we have the Shadowkeep pack now, which grants access to 13 exotic weapons, 3 exotic armor pieces, the Scarlet Keep Nightfall, Pit of Heresy Dungeon, and Garden of Salvation raid. The Beyond Light pass grants access to 12 exotic weapons, 6 armor pieces, the Glassway, Improving Grounds, Nightfalls, and the Deepstone Crypt raid. And then once the final shape is live, we will launch another pack called Destiny 2, the Legacy Collection 2024. This pack will give you access to some of the best content Destiny has to offer. So we get Lightfall, Witch Queen, 30th Anniversary, Beyond Light, Shadowkeep, and Forsaken packs. So, all right, my recommendation here, just get this one. If you don't have anything, wait for this to go on sale. It's not worth buying them one at a time. You're going to spend so much more money, and they have sales all the time. Like they're 75% off. So please do that. That's what I tell everybody. Save your money, and so you can play everything in the game. Just get everything all at once. And then we also have another really cool emblem that you can get here. So May is Asian American and Native Hawaiian / Pacific Islander AANHPI Heritage Month. So last year we raised an incredible $163,385 for the International Community Health Services. Pretty cool. And usually what they'll do for these guys is if you donate to the cause, you will get access to an emblem. And I actually really like this one. This is sweet. And then you also can buy a pin as well. I'm sure that goes toward the cause. But guys, this was another really, really meaty one. I don't know how long this video is going to be. If you like these videos, let me know as well. I have fun making these because it kind of forces me to stay up to date with all the news and all the details and stuff so we can talk about it together. But guys, that is it for this one. I will see you all in the Discord, the next video, or the next live stream. See ya. Bye.